This 3TT for the win. 3TT, yeah, you know we going in. 3 typical talkers, yeah, we like talking. And it's 3 black boys, so you know we all king.
Yeah, we're ready, man.
I've always wanted to do that. Welcome to another episode of the 3 typical pod. Hey, 3
typical talkers.
What happens when niggas don't come on time? Again. Okay, welcome to another episode of the 3 typical talkers podcast. It's your boy MGP, you know the vibes.
It's your boy Airways, Big Miz.
Ghana's best export is
Ghana. Let's go, man. And we have 2 special guests in the building. We'll go with.
So it's your boy Hype Man Weezy. Know the vibes.
I'm your boy TK Sucks.
And together you guys are
WBTK. What's up? We outside, baby. We outside, baby. Come on.
Lovely to have you boys here. How you guys feeling?
This is my first time doing something like this, so you know what I mean. This is genuinely an experience. So let's go.
Happy to have you guys here.
With the boys, yeah.
We're definitely we're gonna get into some deep chats, but we'll take it. Of course. Let's start off with our thoughts of the week. So, anybody been thinking about anything crazy this week? Or,
what are you thinking?
Mad?
I feel like people that sleep through alarms are like scary, especially when your alarm. But you know the thing is that alarm woke me up, and we're not even in the same room.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like you being ignorant on purpose, or like you just can't hear it.
Bro, I feel like you might be sending shots.
No, this is shot towards me. That's like towards my alarm.
That shit is scary, bro. It's just kind of imagine if there was a fire, bro. You'd be sleeping.
Do you know what? Yeah, recently I can't even lie. I did that, and it was even me that said like I will wake up early, like don't worry,
Yeah,
but like I slept, and that sleep was like the best
sleep of your
It's
life,
bro. Sometimes I have to put on, man.
You're probably dancing to your
bro. I was dreaming about happiness, man.
You see when you said that, I was just looking at myself because you see me, I wake up for work early, right?
Yeah.
But for me to wake up, I have like
5 alarms,
bro, more than 5 alarms.
Wow.
So it's like, let's say o'clock, 5 past, 10 past, 15 past.
So 5-minute intervals,
bro. Because I will sleep through all of the boy.
What?
I wake up at the time I need to wake up.
It's like I do like depending on if it's someone important, I do like 2 minutes. Yeah, it's a flight. Well, I'm doing 10. I'm doing 10 because
you know them ones you wake up the first time and the sleep is sitting, so you get snooze. You're like, okay, 5 more minutes. So I already know I'm gonna do 5 more minutes, so let me keep doing them.
I don't do snooze, bro. I don't do snooze.
you don't do snooze.
I'm not a heavy sleeper, so it's like most time if I wake up, I can't even go back to
That's
sleep.
even scary.
That's scary. This guy's
I
won't lie, bro. Yeah, I do that.
Serious?
Gara.
Nah, I can't do that, bro.
You should work in the airport, man.
The thing about sleep is apparently you sleep at 90 minutes at a time.
Oh
It's
yeah,
something to do with like your blink rates or whatever. So it's like you can actually run on like an hour and a half if you time it properly. You can run on 3 hours if you time it properly. I don't know if you've ever clocked. Sometimes you can sleep for 4 hours and you're not even tired like that. But if you sleep for 10, you're mad tired for no reason. It's just because you didn't time it properly. Do you get me? So it's like
that's like REM sleep. It's like a certain, I think after like 40 minutes, that's when you actually your body's actually start sleeping. And
that's what I dream sleep though.
there's probably so many names for it.
That's probably TikTok.
This one in college. No, my own Instagram. That's what comes longer than TikTok.
One thing I was thinking about this week is all the festivals and carnivals going on in different countries made me think that maybe Ireland should start a carnival.
We have St. Patrick's Day now.
Oh, that's
just because you're not involved.
Listen, no comments. No comments.
For the people that actually involved on Paddy's Day is lit for them though, no?
Yeah,
but
we went on Paddy's Day for the first time properly. That was my first time properly and it was good, innit?
It was good. So it was good, but that's a one day. Like as in like
a weekend.
Carnival,
carnival.
The thing with carnival and all them ones though, their cultures. Like,
exactly. It's true.
So then what does that mean?
We need a carnival for ethnic.
That's what I'm saying. St. Patrick's Day is culture. I'm not gonna say it, but
that's why I said no comments. You have certain people in the comments.
What I'm saying is obviously Patrick's Day is more of I would say it is culture, but it's kind of more like, I would say, patriotic of like Saint Paddy.
Yeah.
But I mean, as in like a carnival that's about music and like.
I get what you mean.
I think we'll get there eventually.
I
don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think, if I'm being honest, I don't think there's any culture in Ireland. Like, there's only Irish culture, and then everybody else
Okay.
with their own, like, but there's no outside of like what you know Irish people for. There's no real actual culture. Like, see Jamaicans and island people, they have their Caribbean culture with the music, the whining, the drinking, and all that stuff. Like, all Irish have is the specific things, which is Guinness, drink, you know what I mean? Potatoes. You get what I mean?
If I'm being honest, yeah, I feel like that's also part of the culture. Though.
It is the culture.
It's the simplicity of things over here that I feel makes Irish culture what it is, because it's like, is this the patterns, like you go get a beer, watch a match, like that's culture.
But to be fair, the way other countries do it, because I literally went to the I don't know if you lot heard of Federal music. I went to the German version, right?
I went to
And
you went to Berlin?
No, I went to
Fair.
Okay.
Now we'll get to that one. But you see, the thing is, the way they done it in Germany is they just done every culture in the country. So there was Nigerians, there was Congolese, there was even other European countries. I think Ireland could do that.
Yeah,
I don't think it just solely has to be Ireland. That's obvious. I think
Paddy's Day is enough for that.
Yeah,
like Paddy's Day is literally all about Ireland. It's all about the Irish flag. It's all about like green, white, green.
Green, orange, orange.
Green, white, green, I'm in Nigeria, baby.
They go casting.
Green, white, orange. Yeah. It's like all about Ireland and just kind of like it's for that day. But I think,
even sorry to cut you. I see what you said based off the simplicity of Irish culture, and then, for example, see how you just made a reference to Nigerian culture. If you look at the two cultures, they're very almost opposite, but then they share similarities. So, for example, the drinking aspect, we both share that.
drink.
But see how you said simplicity for Irish people, our own.
You see the
It's like you get me. We like to show off.
So much. You get me? And there's so many cultures within one culture.
Okay.
There's Nigerian culture, then Yoruba people have their own culture, Igbo people have their own culture, Hausa people have their own culture, but Irish is just Irish culture.
But boys, it's because
is there some cultures within Irish culture?
Yes, I think because we're from the outside looking in,
possibly.
Like there's Irish north side, south side.
But what's the difference in culture?
There's a big difference.
Working class,
is there?
Their accents, the things
that's
they
not
do.
Culture, though, is it?
It is culture.
In the north, you have a lot of like traveling communities, like the horses.
But, I mean, okay, how would you do that in a festival? You're gonna travel?
I think Irish. Let me say.
They're not gonna like this.
No, it's not really.
You can't clip this off.
No, it's not like.
Look at the top.
What I'm just saying in general, I think people in Ireland, they don't celebrate diversification enough. As it's celebrated everywhere.
Because we're growing, though. I think we're actually growing. That's what I'm saying. We'll get there eventually. Just not now.
We'll get there, but
when they're done with the riots, and when everyone has,
that's what I was gonna say, bro.
Man, I think if a few black athletes bring stuff home,
you think so? Maybe. It's gonna be like the UK. Then when we win, we're Irish, and then when we don't win, we're not. Do you get me?
At least we're Irish sometimes.
You better not.
Nah, but I definitely heard that. I feel like over time, culture will develop, particularly between like ethnics. You know what I mean? It just takes time. But when I like in terms of Black Irish or any ethnic Irish culture, where it's basically in a baby stage right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's only been 20, 25 years.
No more than 30.
It's been.
I think by the time we get to like 60 years, they might have a Nigerian festival.
100.
Well, we're definitely first in line.
Yeah.
You know, the amount of them that have said to me, you Nigerians were the first ones here. And I'm like, we know they carry last. We know they carry last.
We're basically like Windrush generation now, isn't it? Like,
what's Windrush?
You know how the first batch of black immigrants that came in UK in the early 50s and stuff like that. So it's like for us, innit? It's for us, innit? So I feel like that will be over time though. Culture will develop
over time, bro. Did you have any crazy thoughts this week?
Bro, I have a crazy thought, but obviously on the call, like, you man were not hearing it still. So
what was it?
It was the way that, a lot of Eastern Europeans.
Oh, no. Why would you say that when you're going to
No, wait. Now I want to hear it.
No, after the pod.
I say that we can't do that on camera. I can't say less. I can't say
Okay. Any of you boys, do you have any crazy things you've been thinking about lately? Life or
any type of,
any
controversial, anything really.
Nah, I won't say it.
That's
okay too.
Just been business.
Just business, man.
Speaking of business, let's talk about you guys. So, you guys are individual entities in your own right. You both do your individual thing. We could talk about that briefly, actually, if you want. So,
yeah.
What would you call yourself to the people out there?
TK, I'll let you go first.
The people know me as T. I'm TK Sax. I'm a saxophonist. I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. Play saxophone. I DJ. Do a lot of entertainment. So me and him run our own entertainment. Everything about us is just we're either music given vibes. People feel right. Enjoy that.
That's the way.
That's it.
100.
Yeah, so literally, Hype Man Wheezy.
Come on.
If you don't know, now you know. You've probably seen my name on a couple of flyers. You're thinking, who's this guy? It's me. I'm here, live in the flesh. But yeah, this is what we do, man. We've been doing it for a long time, like you said. From music, like I play instruments, all of that type of stuff, to the entertainment industry, the nightlife, different events, hosting, parties, concerts, different types of stuff, festivals, like so many things to do with just entertainment, hospitality, all of that. So that's how we're able to come together just as bro.
We're actually gonna ask them. You did the next question.
Okay.
How did you guys start? Like how did WBTK come to life?
Yeah.
Well, then it started on a bench.
Simple thing. For real. Like, what people that know me and TK individually and on a more personal level understand what that bench
means. Signifies, isn't it?
Yeah. But literally, like boys are just conversations. Like, what can we do? You do this, I do this. Like brainstorming, and eventually it was just like do what we do best together and push it for ourselves rather than doing it for everybody else.
So when exactly did it start?
So 2022.
Yeah. So three years now.
3 years going.
23.
Okay. 3 years.
I think we kicked off in 23, but talked through 22.
Okay. So it was one of them ones where like you thought about it maybe
for
a while
before we really.
To be fair, we weren't happy with the Irish nightlife, how we were going now, how we were experiencing it compared to what we've experienced and plus we're entertainers ourselves.
What it takes.
I'm gonna say now the Irish nightlife is boring, man.
Probably, I'll be very.
In the sense of, you know what it is, and I was saying it to the boy. No, it's true, but this is. I think you need a bit of tough love, right? Because I don't know, you lot have obviously travelled and went out, right? And have you ever just thought at the back of your mind, Ireland could never, like with the vibes and stuff? But I feel like that's not. We can, so why not? Do you get me? So that's why I'm just kind of I feel like I'm not pushed to go out as much as I should be because I feel like it's always the same old. It's true. So I feel like people need to, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I feel like people need to be more innovative, travel, talk to other people that are doing what you're doing, pick minds, rub brains, do you get me? And I feel like that's how people will be able to give Irish people something that they've never had before. You get me?
Innovating that.
I'm not even trying to glaze right now, but everything you just said, when you say that, I think of them, not gonna lie.
There's no one stopping you, you look
like 100. The thing for me is that there's an attention to detail that only certain people really care about. Do you get me? Especially when it comes to events. I'm just gonna say this now. I went to their first event and I've never been to ever since they did what they did at their first event, every other event I feel like I've went to has changed since then. in a better way, trying to like, you know, appease the crowd and stuff. Bro, these guys brought out those lights, those glow sticks. They gave everyone glow sticks. They were the first people I ever seen in Ireland do that, bro. And ever since then, I've seen it a few different times. You get me? And that was their first event.
Do you know what? Let me just say, in terms of that, maybe we're the first you experience, but I won't lie. If I have to say somebody, there's one person I know that definitely did before.
Yeah. Who's that person? Do you want to shout them out? Or?
I'll shout him out, DJ T. I won't lie. There was one thing he did that he used that thing, and I was like, okay, I like this, so I'll just put that for the record, just in case you get me.
Apart from DJ T, apart from DJ T, like, and not even just that, but I feel like the hospitality as well. You get me? It's like when everyone who came there, you already kind of felt like we all knew each other. We're all like on the same team. You get me? We're not looking around, seeing any screw faces or anything like that.
Warner Boys or something like that.
Because I feel like most people come out just to look face, innit? Yeah. Like so many people actually don't go out to have a good time, and you can tell.
Yeah.
You get me? And also, it's like, there's no reason why you should go out and the environment is hostile, because we're all there to have a good time. So why are you here if you're not here to have a good time? Do you get me?
Do you know what? Yeah, let me backtrack to like what you were saying initially when you first started. Yeah, I feel like, and this is why, like TK said, how we started this and where this came from was our frustration, because especially at that time in and around those 2022s, if people remember the type of stuff that were going on with events is like stuff like, you know, you're expecting to see somebody, different logistics happen, you don't see who you're supposed to see.
Why six?
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Or like, you know what I mean? Us not being able to use like certain good venues because of different, like all this. So it's like when we first started, it's like, what can we do that will like not allow the nightlife to completely die? Because it was getting to that point where it's like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. It's like every time you think you want to give someone a chance,
you realize
some do you know what I mean? So that's like going back to what you were saying of like giving people some different, new and innovative. I feel like when you go overseas and it's like Ireland could never, I feel like it's not that Ireland could never, it's where we are versus where you go is very different. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if we're honest about infrastructure and stuff like that in Ireland, there are things in Ireland that were very behind them, only because the people that run the country don't really care for the youth like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
But I mean, like
they have their priorities in like different aspects of things. So it's like the venues that are here, for example, that are actually good, are already predominantly booked out and full for specific crowds of people. You know what I mean? So it's like we're like the outliers are trying to find a place, and it's like different people have had bad experiences with one place or bad. So then everybody pushes everything under one thing when it's not really like that, because there are some events you go to that are actually good vibes and people do vibe, but for example you might not know about it because you're not running around people in those circles, and then you end up going to the ones that are not necessarily like that, so you have your POV while somebody else will tell you, no, Ireland is I have fun when I go out. Do you know what I mean? So there's people that can definitely agree with you because of certain things that have happened, but then there's people that actually do somewhat enjoy what you would say you feel overseas here, but in their own way. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for as a person.
I think for me, right, because obviously I was living in Berlin like 2 weeks ago, right, and I went up from all the way from Friday to Monday to different clubs every single time, and it was the way I was just seeing certain things, whether it was like structure or like, because there's certain things, right, that were over there that I wouldn't even compare. Like some of the venues, they had 2 DJs performing at the same time. I don't really think Ireland has the capacity for that due to the venues we have. But there were certain things like one of the motors I went to.
Sorry. You don't think in Ireland they can have two DJs playing at one time?
So one DJ had outside, and the other DJ was inside. Like it was outside and inside.
What you mean?
Like I feel like we could, but how many venues?
I don't know any spaces that like provide that type.
And then you be hearing the DJ from outside, and it's like no, you couldn't even hear it. But one of the malls I went to, there was literally a hairstylist and a barber. No one has done that yet, but we can. Do you get me? But that's what I'm saying. There's certain little things that we could do that no one has done yet. You lot should do that fast. I
even wanted to ask you guys, like, what do you guys feel like you do that make you different from other events? Or, like, if you get me?
Like for us, what I think we do different is care for the people. Like it's a party for the people. It's not just a party. You get me?
No, 100.
The people are the center of our attention. It's like we want people to feel an experience when they come. Like you want to feel good. You want to like have an opportunity to do things. You can't obviously.
Like you want to do the things you want to do, but you usually stop yourself from doing.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way
to make people feel comfortable in the midst of other people. That's what like WBTK is about. That's what our events really do. Like.
You want every single experience to be distinct as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Not just the same night, just the same type of stuff.
100.
Try to make it feel good. Like.
I even wanted to ask one question as well. What would you say is the vision, the objective of WBTK, like going forward? Like, say, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now?
Yeah, like what would you want to be kind of like known for by everybody, or like?
I would say, based off how this conversation has been going, we want to create urban Irish culture.
I was like, same.
But when I say that, it's not in the cliche type of way. It's in the way of what you said. See, when you said you went to Berlin and you were able to go out on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I wasn't tired once, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's a party culture. That culture is not yet here. Here, people only go out on Saturdays. You might catch an odd bank holiday Sunday morning, but that shouldn't be the case. Because one thing people fail to realize with regards to like the comments people can have or opinions people can have on outside is that being sociable is actually normal. So going out isn't always necessarily about party. Do you know what I mean? It's not always
human interaction.
Bro, like look at us, we're minorities here. Do you get me? The only chance you're gonna see somebody else of your own that you can relate to and you can talk to, you know where they're coming from, and what like is when you go out to social settings where you know those people are gonna be. But on your average day to day, like how often, unless you grow up in certain areas where you live there and those people are there, how often do you see your fellow man that you can just relate with and vibe? And not really. So I feel like the Irish people have their own culture, like we said. They go to the pubs, they go to the bars, they do stuff, the races, all this type of stuff. They have stuff that they meet up and socialize and do, but we don't really have that. And I feel like that's not
church.
Cool.
That's the first thing like into my head. But the second thing is also, so there's like, what do we do about that? Like, do we go into the pubs, or they're gonna kick us out? Or
they won't kick us out, but you won't feel at home.
You won't feel at home. So it's like, so where is the kind of common ground? Because at the same time, right, I like to always think back to us being from Nigeria, some of us from Ghana, unfortunately. But us being like African, you know that back home, like that's home. You get me? If a Caucasian or a European person or American person came over there, they would be the foreigner, the stranger, and we know how we would feel if like there was a lot of them coming in and taking over and taking up space and all that stuff. So apparently it does hear how like Irish people feel about, a large amount of people who don't look like them and all coming into the country. I do kind of hear it. So like, where's the common ground between, like it is,
So for me, that common ground, I would say, is us as a people changing our mentality based off looking at where we are. So not looking at what we want, not looking at the greener grass on the other side, but looking at where we are. We know the places we can go. Let me just put it like that. We know the places we can go, but for different reasons, people have different. But if you really think about it, where else can you go? And when you ask yourself that question, you start to realize, like you said, there's nowhere else you go. You feel as comfortable as you feel
when you go to where you go.
Exactly. So changing that mentality, first of all, is the beginning of it. Second of all, it's a thing where, for certain things to make sense, there has to be a lot of energy behind it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing stopping, like, all the entertainers that are urban, you know what I mean, coming together and saying, do you know what, instead of us putting money in the pockets of these people, using up their spaces that they don't even really want us, why can't we come together and get one big nice space.
It's true.
And do things tailored to everybody.
Right now,
do you get what I'm trying to say? But like, I'm just saying, it's the mentality. Like, if people just change how they view things based off where we are, that's one thing that will help, because there is places that we can for now, till things grow and make sense to get better and expand it. But like, nobody can do something big without there being momentum behind it, because then it doesn't make sense for anybody. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's the best way I think I can put it. But that's what I feel like can tackle.
Because I wanted to ask you guys, for other people who are interested in like events and like people who feel the same way you guys obviously felt like 2-3 years ago, like what tips would you give them? What like advice would you give to anyone who's interested in like going into events or entertainment?
I would say for us, what we do is we focus on the difference, really. I'd say that's where you should do, focus on the difference. Like that's basically what culture is, celebrating your differences. Not celebrating what you're like. Celebrate the difference. So look at where you're different and literally celebrate.
But is there anything you lot wish you knew before you started the event?
Yeah.
In fairness, like we were not new to this. Maybe this is like our first attempt at establishing ourselves as an entity, but like, events is not new to us. We've been I won't like, there's a lot of things we've just known from our just genuine years of just being in the industry. So I won't say there's anything that has shocked us that's like, oh wow, we really didn't know this. But I would say like, one thing is like the whole networking thing that people say is very true. It's who you know. It's not really about what you know, especially in this country. Let me just put it like that. It's not about what you know, because what you know, when you don't know the right person, will shock you. The like type of response you
matters
get.
Or not.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No, it's true.
Because trust me, there's people that think they know and they don't really know. And then there's people like us that know. And you see the difference. You know what I'm trying to say? You see the difference in a lot of things. But that's one thing I'll say. Just your network, who you know, being able to be in rooms and like talk to people and network with people, try to collaborate with people, all that type of stuff. It makes it easier, because doing things by yourself, you'll realize the weight of that responsibility. You realize why a lot of people get into it and don't continue, because it's not as easy as it sounds. People think it's just going out every weekend and doing. Nah, bro. There's a lot more that goes behind it, which is why when people don't do it properly, you also see it, and that's when you feel like you've been cheated, or you feel like, because it's not as easy as just do this, tell people to come here at this day. It's a lot more.
I'm not gonna lie, and hearing you say that makes me understand why every event you've done goes the way it does. In terms of, I've never gone there and felt disappointed or cheated or anything. Like, do you get me? And there's other events that in the past where it's like, I haven't even wanted to go to, but through special grace, I might have entered the building somehow. But like, when I'm there, I'm like, the people who really wanted to be here, like, I know they're vexed. Like, do you get me? Because it's like, this isn't what they paid for.
Imagine you are planning something for weeks, and then it disappoints.
Anticlimactic.
Like, exactly. Or even like fights happening, or I'm grateful. I don't want to jinx anything, but there's never any of that.
Any nonsense.
You know what I mean? At your event, so it's like, speaking of fights, have you guys ever witnessed a fight at an event you've been at, and how did you guys react? If
has ever seen us?
You can speak on it.
Now you can speak on it. Please
you know what? I'd rather not speak on it. I'd rather not speak on it. But like, man, if you go well, you know what happens.
Are you not the type to watch, or you're the type to kind of move from there?
Yeah, bro, it depends on how intense what's going on is.
I'm the type to watch.
Bro,
like when they stop you, it's like Henny
bro. There's certain times, just stay away. Then there's other times, okay, it's not too serious. You see what's going on.
I'm the type to
you might even jump inside and be like, hey, calm down.
This is not you. Well, you guess you. But my problem is, right, I've never like moved. I shouldn't be saying this, but I've never moved away from a fight.
on public. I went and I'm so nosy. I can't lie. But the thing is, one day to get me. One day I just hope I don't catch a stray bullet.
Wait, can I say something though? Yeah, this might be a bit controversial, but you know, back in the days, anyways, the motives that were always going to be the best, always the ones that killed the night.
When they were doing GTA 5,
the nights that should have been legendary, where you know boys are. You get me?
Those shouldn't be like that. It should. It's true.
But they used to party force.
That's the thing. When you fight for them,
at the same time, though, it's the girls that are doing this. Why are you inviting ops from different areas to the same spot? Like,
I won't
make any sense.
Don't talk about that.
I can't lie. But even one question I want to ask.
Don't be lying now. They
don't care about the
Listen, the niggas know where the money is at. That's what I was saying. Niggas know where the money is at.
No, but one question I want to ask was, say, let's say 20 years from now, like we were just speaking about how there's a lack of black third spaces. Like black people can't really congregate in any other places other than church. So like in an ideal future, what would you guys say are like good black third spaces for us going forward, and for like all age groups as well? Maybe for like teens, or obviously adults like us, and then like for youngers as well. What would you guys say like going forward for Ireland anyway?
For Ireland, I would even go back to something Rizzy said. Before even that can happen, there's a genuine shift in mentality that needs to happen of community.
100%.
So like you need to, as you said, momentum. You actually genuinely, like if you go to France, if you go to London, if you go to Berlin, all behind those festivals is a community. It's not one person, but it's a community of people or a community of cultures. Ireland, as whether it's black, whether it's European, Eastern, whether it's Asian, you first have to come as a community. So before that can happen to Ireland, you genuinely need like a community of people who want that.
And for me, I feel like there isn't a community yet of an inclusive community of the right people, but I feel like there's separate small little hubs of people that come together and try. But it's like, I feel like if you really want to try, there's a right way to go about things. So it's like you should have as many people as possible.
Bro, let me call it as it is. The reason why, I'll tell you now, the reason why it hasn't happened yet, and what's gonna be the determining factor for it to happen is when people put their prides aside, people put their egos aside, when it's not about whose name is on the flyer, when it's not about who's making more money than who, or how can we cut this person out and keep all the like, you get what I'm saying? When all that shicey stuff exits the chat, then we can talk about all that type of stuff. But that's definitely one thing that's holding that idea of like a brighter future or whatever back, because at the end of the day, there's certain guys that in certain positions and are gatekeeping, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They're gatekeeping certain things that they don't need to gatekeep.
Do you feel like that's the older generation doing that, or
it doesn't matter what, it's about position. So it's not about
what you can
it's about when you're in a certain position, what do you do for the said community? And there are people that have the influence to do stuff, but they won't do anything for anybody else but themselves. You know what I mean? And that's just like, it's understandable, it's the way it is. But when that changes, that's when
because I really see as one solution I see is like either true. I want to say the government, but I feel like it could be unrealistic. But there needs to be more funding put into the entertainment industry in Ireland. Like there needs to be more funding put into the entertainment industry in Ireland, because there's so many avenues for people to make money as either an employer or an employee. And there's so many talented, like young, urban, Irish, whatever people in Ireland who can like add to this entertainment. They can either be doing events, they can be doing like haircuts, like food, drinks, like whatever it is. Because there's someone who I've seen, I should know his name, but he does like cocktail drinks. I've seen him on TikTok, and like stuff like that. There should be more avenues for people like that to go into. There should be more events for them to go to I mean,
just showcase that stuff, for sure.
Yeah. Even in terms of that, like, government thing, like, it's so much more than even them funneling it into, like, entertainment. Like, one, they need to, like, sort out, like, a nighttime economy. You know what I mean? Things close way too early. Way too early in Ireland. 2, infrastructure, transport, all things that, like, allow people who wouldn't, like, you need to have a whip to be able to get to Vella. You know what I mean? Say if someone lives in
chillers.
Do you get, like, why do I have to get into town before I can get to Lucan? Like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Things inconvenience everything.
But listen, that's why you have to get up and drive, bro.
drive and then you can't even drive back.
That's true.
No, listen, designated drivers and that. Like, I don't encourage illegal activities, but do you know what I mean? Like, we're all adults.
But for certain motors, I might skateboard, bro.
But now, listen, for real, like, just to all the people that, like, just again on me and TK, we're different when it comes to this. Like I said, there's certain things that we value more than other people, and you'll see that when it comes to us, right? So for us, we do Fridays. Every Friday, we're in Chillers Lounge, right? And we don't charge, so it's free in. So that vibe you're talking about, that people are looking for, you can come experience it with us every Friday. We do it. We've got shisha, we've got food. Do you know what I mean? We've got vibes, we've got drinks, we've got everything you need. Do you know what I mean? So if you're looking for something to do on a Friday, you want to just, for the ladies, you want to dress up, look nice, have a reason to, you know, take whatever it is you want to do. You have something to celebrate. Come with us free. We don't charge for you to come in. Do you know what I mean? So come experience that vibe. If you like it, you know what I mean, you come again. Come again, you come, and that's how, you know what I mean, we go from there, and then we can do bigger things, better things, you know what I'm saying? But Feel Good Friday every Friday. Catch me there, you catch TK there, catch the guys there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll come in. Let me get the haircut. I'll come in now, definitely pulling up. And we wanted to play a game with you guys. We haven't. This is the first time of us testing the game out. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be
using us as guinea pigs.
It's gonna be a guess who, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna guess out of any of us.
Most likely.
Who it was, depending on if it's something else.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is,
go on. What is it?
I have never had a girlfriend. That's who
do you think is most likely?
Well, I won't lie. I know you, so
I think you, bro.
Really? Why? What is that to say about me? Damn, that was quick.
I won't lie. I would say Izzy,
Okay.
But like, there's a reason why I would say Izzy.
Okay.
I feel like when it comes to Izzy, I feel like he may like girls and talking to girls and everything else, but I feel like he looks to me like someone that would have commitment issues.
Damn,
that's fair though.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
That is fair.
Avoiding
avoiding attachment.
Yeah, I mean,
my therapist said.
I mean, I feel like he likes girls, but that's where it ends.
I'm like,
you know what I mean? Like,
what about you, TK? I need to.
Bro, you're dripped out. I seen you dripped out. I seen you on a night out. Even just your trim, your general keep up, you're for the lady. I'll say, bro, right now.
You know what it is, yeah? The maddest thing is, well, when you even saw me last time, I was even in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think the thing about me, I think that's just how I am generally. Like, I wouldn't go without a trim, like, ever. You get me? Like, I feel like I just need that to feel like myself. But
that's interesting.
But because of that, though, wouldn't you not think that someone would not trap me into a relationship, but people would want?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
But just out of the three of us, just
then it's you,
It's me.
yeah, it's him. It's me. Just a cat. Yeah,
no, because, bro, I could just tell, like, you get me, like, just
why
like,
though?
You've never been in a relationship?
Yeah,
You know, I've never had why.
Me neither.
Bro, I don't even know, like,
don't even. That's why. You don't pay attention.
keep missing opportunity.
but you get what I'm saying, like,
What's my birthday? What's my name?
it's like,
Nah, but for real, I'm a very, like, spacey guy. I feel like more time when it comes to
No, I was confident. I actually wasn't laughing. I was confident. I was confident.
You don't have to lie about the reason.
I try like I've just never been. Never been.
Okay, fair enough.
Really be like that, you know. But what's the other question then?
You guys, you have
go on.
Okay. So who do you think has fasted with a girl before that time? Like, who do you think would do the most for chicks? Or for women, let's say women, who would do the most?
Stick to the first question.
No, because we're not chicks, don't call it chicks. It's true, they're not chicks.
But the first question.
Or fast, I guess, who do you think has fasted with a girl before?
Fasted, like
like doing something that they just did not need to do.
Okay. I'm like, easy.
That's
That's
I was like,
fair.
TK, who do you think?
Has done something that they don't need to do
For a baby.
Oh yeah, let's just go with fasting.
Fasting though.
Is that even crazy though? No. Do you not think it's crazy?
I think it's weird.
Give an example though.
Yeah, let's go with fasting. I think fasting is the.
Because what do you mean I'm fasting with somebody? what are we fasting for? Like, are we getting married or?
As in, no,
As in like 66. Yeah.
Bro, fasting like
we witted it.
we take
Yeah, wait.
as a babe. Me and you are fasting. What do you mean, bro?
Wait, so which one of you have done that?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, you get me. It just seems like something we would do, man. It just seems like something we would do, bro. Bro, I don't even pass for myself. I will not have to do no baby. What the hell?
I don't like. It was me and Stone.
It
was you.
It was him as well.
Let me explain first. Mine is a better reason than yours.
My thing was I was so stupid. But I don't even know what I was trying to do. It was this was obviously during uni times now. It was
Uni.
Let me say my story. It was during uni times, and obviously there was one girl. I don't even know. We were just talking, and I won't lie, like her exam was like in 2 days, and she hasn't even started studying yet. And I'm like, let's just fast, so we can bring God for this matter.
Not real.
So
So you initiate.
You liked the babe. You liked the babe. Fair
God,
enough.
it's possible. So I said,
Nah, fair enough.
Nah.
What was your own excuse?
Me, yeah. Alright. So basically, I was chatting to a girl, and obviously she was from like Iran or Iraq.
you doing Ramadan? You do Ramadan.
I didn't do Ramadan.
Okay.
I did the first 2 days.
Ramadan.
Do you know what? I won't lie, yeah. I won't lie. I actually hear about. Do you know? There's been times I've gone out, yeah. CK can bear me witness, yeah. There's been times I've gone out and you know what I mean. You say a few of those babes, and it's like, bro, I would change my religion, bro. If it came down to it, bro. Bro, because they're bad,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. I hear it, bro. I wasn't even mad.
I was like, that's the same person that ghosted me, but
You doing all of that for what?
for
2 days.
All of these fast ones. Nothing.
Even my one was meant to be 66. We broke our tree. I texted her. I was like, come on, like, you hungry?
So you instigated it, and you also instigated it.
Oh yeah, like what? I was like, you hungry? She goes, I go sit. No, let's just break it now.
I can't.
I feel like God understood, innit?
That's a bad.
You have a question?
I don't have a question, bro. That's the crazy. I really don't have something that out of three of us that they wouldn't know.
It doesn't even have to be you personally.
It doesn't have to be about you. It could be something you know about Michael, it could be something you know about me. Who do you think? Actually, no, I can't.
I know.
You might not let him ask questions. This guy's gonna ask some wild.
Nah.
My body can't, so I can't ask it. Like, actually, I mean, this question.
Who has the most?
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that. I'll modify.
We don't even
who has the most supplements.
Supplements.
Yeah, supplements. What are you referring to, bro?
Yeah, who has the most supplements?
Supplements. Okay,
say a minute.
Oh, okay, say no more. Yeah.
So who do you think takes the most supplements?
Yeah.
Why is it always me?
Actually, it's me. I can't lie.
Oh, like me, yeah. I have to give it to my brother still.
Fair.
Thank you.
Rose in the family. So I trust my bro.
I'll take it. What about you, TK?
No shade. I think we'll say these two, man.
I think now, from what I know, is you in there. I be going to the gym, bro. Yeah, you go to the gym. I be going to the gym. Between me and Izzy, I actually don't know who goes to the gym was. Cause of
which one?
Yeah,
if it's close between you guys, I think it's because of the holidays. The holidays he goes on, so he has more.
Relentless, bro.
He has more.
We'll talk about holidays next week, innit?
Yeah, them one.
But yeah, that was a bit of Guess Who. It was our first time doing it. I think it was smooth, innit? Yeah, we'll do this every time we get a guest on.
Yeah, it makes sense. I like
that. But yeah, before we head there, I wanted to ask you guys, just about like your future with WBTK, if you have any events coming up, anything you want to promote, and I guess essentially a message to like your future audience or your current audience or anybody who's on the edge, on the fence, they don't know whether they want to go or not. Just a kind of like a message to anybody about WBTK.
Okay. Outside is for enjoyment. That's the first thing. So outside is about enjoying. If you're not enjoying, why are you outside?
Word.
That's first.
Space.
You know what I mean? That's first.
Word.
TK, I don't know what you got.
Yeah. If anyone's trying to get to know us, trying to see us, you say every Friday we're in Chillers. Like it's literally called Feel Good Friday.
We're gonna try to put a clip in, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any other events coming up, or is just for now it's just Feel Good Friday every Friday?
For now it's just FGF.
For now it's just FGF Feel Good Friday. So like I said, whether it's birthday celebrations, graduations, everything you need, we can provide for you. So you tell us what you want and we can host you.
I might do my graduation there.
For real, like generally, if you got a birthday, if you got a graduation, baby shower, wedding, whatever it is, anything that you want to turn up and celebrate, let us know, man. For real, we'll facilitate anything.
Like it's the first lounge of its type in Ireland.
I don't think I know anyone else that do weekly lounges.
Yeah, you can't get it anywhere else. We're the only ones that can provide you with Nige vibes, UK vibes, that just lounge and chill vibe. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily party. It's a chill vibe. It's a genuine vibe.
Chillers, man.
People that have come will tell you, man. It's good. It's good.
And me personally, I've been there, and it's like there's nothing you can really complain about because it's not too loud where you can't talk to someone beside you, and it's not too quiet where you can hear what other people are talking about. You don't care. There's food. There's vibes, like
everything is flowing.
Yeah.
Listen, we have this new thing that we've launched here, like the last 2-3 weeks now. It's Drunk O'Clock, yeah. So from a certain time, from 12 to 1, on us, on me and Tico. Shots.
You see, that's different. No one
shots.
This Friday,
shots. I'm saying so.
Episode, you
feel me? But that's it's the new chill spot right now, man. Feel Good Friday, chillers. That's the spot right now. So pull up on us, honestly.
100.
If you don't, I think you guys can put like our socials and stuff that. Yeah. So reach out to us, man. Let us know what you need. We got you. Like outside is for enjoyment. So
outside is for
enjoyment. Boys pull up.
Of course,
pull up. Casa for the boys, man. Casa for the boys. Straight up.
This has been a lovely episode. Not gonna lie. If you made it through to this part of the episode, if you don't already know, Weezy's my brother. TK is my older brother. So like, yeah, we out
It's
here.
a family thing.
It's a family affair.
Family
you know what I
thing.
mean? The boys, they're doing their thing. It's encouraging us to do our thing. Of
course.
And this is what it's all about, showing support for everybody.
Exactly.
But any last words? Anybody want to say anything? Anything on your mind? Heartbreak? Or
No, I said
Walk.
I learned my jet.
Walk hard, though.
Bro, then I get that summer money. Forget summer body, summer money.
But other than that, it's been 3 typical talkers and
real lads.
3TT to the world, baby.
Bow, 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 bow.
Salute.
The lights got your head fried like a wonton. Here for the long run, not here to sing song, we're here for a chit chat. Relax and sit back. Sit back, sit back, sit back.
No rush, 10 seconds, Snapchat, rewind, throwback, new pod on Instagram, better follow that, I like that. That Spotify, better add that, I like that.